Hello students, welcome to geography class. I am your geography teacher. Respected viewers, kindly subscribe the channel, press the bell icon and do not forget to like the video. So students, let's take some revision. In the previous lecture we learned that the sun's perpendicular rays come to the equator at the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. North Pole has a summer season or winter season for 6 months respectively, and when the summer season is there, then the sun appears in the sky for 24 hours. The sun is also visible during the night time in summer season, but for 6 months in the winter season the sun is not visible. This means that on South Pole or on North Pole of the Earth there is a winter season or summer season for 6 months respectively. Now let's go forward. We have seen in Standard 5th that the Earth axis is inclined. These important parallels arise because of its inclination by 23 degree 30 minutes. Due to the duration and intensity of the sunlight, different temperature zones are formed on the Earth. These zones give rise to pressure belts. Variations in the intensity of sunlight leads to regional diversity in plants and animal life. So students, in 5th standard we have learned that Earth axis is inclined and the rays of the sun coming on the Earth are different in different parts of the Earth. As if the North Pole of the Earth is in front of the sun, then there will be more light and heat and there will be a summer season. And the South Pole of the Earth goes away from the sun, then the rays of the sun do not reach much there, so the temperature gets cold and the winter season comes there. Similarly, temperature zones on the Earth become different, and because of this pressure belts are also formed on the Earth. The rays of the sun come on the Earth in different ways, and that is why we get to see different things on the Earth. As such, the atmosphere is always cold at the north and south poles, and that's why the animals are with lot of fur. A lot of hair are seen on their bodies. The hair protect them from the cold. Also, we do not see much trees or more bushes on the north or south pole. The reason for this is the sun rays do not reach much on the north or south pole. That is why there are no much bushes or trees. But when we see the equator, means a central part of the Earth, then we come to know that there is a lot of heat on the equator because the rays of the sun reach directly, so it gives more heat. Think about the animals there. Then we will not see much hair on their bodies because their body temperature remains cool. Even in summer season they have less hair on their body. Also, we can see big forests there. This is because the rays of the sun reach the equator directly. That is why trees and plants thrive there more, and we get to see big forests. This is why we see a lot of diversity in plant and animal life on the Earth. The 0 degree longitude or prime meridian is an important meridian. The main purpose of this is to fix the global standard time and coordinate the standard times of different countries. This meridian is also called a Greenwich meridian. Global Standard Time is known as GMT. Greenwich Mean Time. The 180 degree meridian is also important. From the prime meridian, other meridians are marked east and west up to 180 degree. The 180 degree meridian lies opposite to the prime meridian. So students, the prime meridian is important because it is the prime meridian that determines the entire global time. The time in Greenwich City is called standard time. The 180-degree meridian is also very important because that lays on opposite of 0-degree meridian, means that the prime meridian. From the prime meridian or Greenwich meridian, other meridians are labeled as east meridians or west meridians, and it ends to 180-degree meridian. The international date line is marked with reference to this meridian. The equator as well as all pair of opposite meridians form great circle. The great circles are used for finding the minimum distance between any two places on the surface of the earth. The international date line established in 1884 passes through the Greenwich City, England, and roughly follows 180-degree longitude on the earth. So students, for example, standard time is seen from the Greenwich meridian. Similarly, the prime meridian is also called the international date line. This means that the first calendar date begins in the city of Greenwich, located in City of England. It means that the date on particular day in the city of Greenwich is considered as the standard date. The date of other places are fixed from the same date. That is why prime meridian is also known as international date line. So students, this is your homework. Read the lesson aloud. Thank you for watching this audio-visual presentation.